Thank you for subscribing and supporting this channel. Presidency reviews those who leaked Tinubu's secret memo and moves to deal with them. Can you imagine? They're still brooding on this matter. Eh? We know that over this 37-man panel that are going to sit and review the current minimum wage, okay, that was to be headed or is to be headed by George Akume, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. And along the line, George Akume submitted a budget of 1.8 billion that is to be used to do the sitting. How much are they going to use to pay the minimum wage? They trimmed that to 1 billion. They still trimmed that to 500 million. And Tinubu went ahead to approve it and say for the start. That means that along the line, another 500 billion, my 500 million might come out again for them to share. What nonsense. 37-man panel to look at minimum wage. Why? Tripartite panel. That means they're going to divide themselves into 3 different groups to review minimum wage. Does that make sense? And you're paying such huge amount, something that 4 people can just sit down and look through it as experts and come up with something. You are putting 37 people to review minimum wage. Now the secret leaked, you are getting agitated and you're looking for who leaked your memo. So let's go into a detail and see those who leaked the memo that they have discovered and are planning to punish. Bayo Onanuga, the special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on information and strategy, has asserted the presence of moves within the current administration. Clandestinely working for the opposition. So while not specifying the parties involved, Onanuga raised concerns over individuals leaking confidential documents to the public and emphasized the urgency for the federal government to take decisive measures to identify and weed out such individuals. So he highlighted ongoing investigations into the civil service framework initiated at the request of the presidency aimed at identifying and removing individuals deemed moles. Can you imagine? So regarding a recent alleged internal memo leak suggesting President Tinubu's approval of the disbursement of 500 million naira for inauguration of a tripartite committee, Onanuga expressed dismay, attributing these leaks to unauthorized disclosure of classified documents. So Onanuga remarked, what is worrisome is how come a memo written by SGF to the president bearing the president's signature leaked out. It means that there are some fifth columnists within the government. Can you imagine? Is it about having the fifth columnist? So you didn't want it to leak, so you can. So it means that there are so many things we don't know that have not leaked that they are using against Nigerians. They are passing back and are collecting money and doing so many things Nigerians are not aware. This one has leaked now because it's probably God has just exposed them. How can you be approving 500 million for a tripartite committee to sit down to review minimum wage? Meanwhile, the people that are reviewing the thing for don't have food, their salaries have not been paid, even the current minimum wage have not been paid. Why not make up that money and pay them up to date? And why having 37 people to review minimum wage? What a waste of resources. Now it is leaked and Nigerians are airing their view. You are getting agitated and you are not trying to put it on civil servants or people who handle the document from A to Z. Saying investigation is ongoing. To do what? Yeah? To do what? When you plan evil, your evil will leak. There's nothing that is hidden under the sun. It's not everybody that you can buy. That is it. It's not everybody that you can buy. You need to know that. Somebody's already making a comment. Somebody said, go and rot in hell. Yes. Why do you have hidden, untransparent agenda? Where you lavish money when people are suffering gravely. Exactly. You have hidden agenda everywhere and you lavish money and you expect people to keep quiet. You expect it not to leak. The people that are using to do that job, have you paid them their salary? You have not. Nigerians, can you imagine the kind of mindset that people leading us have, letting us to know the evil that they are doing is a sin. Bayo Onanuga is evil, and he will go down the way others went down. Heaven will never show him love again. That is it. They are already cursing him. And someone say, Bayo, don't throw away the baby and the bath water. The fact is that 500 million was approved as first installment to inaugurate a committee to discuss salary increases. In your mind, Bayo. That is right, Abi. When Nigerians are dying of hunger, God shall judge you. Yeah? Some say, Bayo, now Ogun will kill you and your family. Foolish man. They don't insult them. Yeah? A kite to Yorubanize. A kite to Yorubanize the presidency. It's already Yorubanized. That is the truth. Bayo is an infidel politician who does not even know what he's doing. If the president was clean from record, do you think all this will happen? It's not clean now. It's not clean. That is why he's trying to use every avenue to, to bribe people to keep quiet. That is what he's doing. He knows it's not clean, so the only way is to be generous so that he can continue to get the support. That is it. Is it not the same Tinubu and APC did to President Goodluck Jonathan? They planted moles who leaked memos to them, so which they used to attack Jonathan. Exactly. So they did the same thing to Jonathan. So why is it happening to them now and they are complaining? This is their own pay time. They must reap what they sowed years back. The music just started. Foolish people. So the thing here is that they planted mold into Jonathan's government, and they used them to get information to attack Jonathan very well. People sold out. Now it is their turn, and there are also moles inside them, of course. And those moles are actually APC members, and they that do not like what APC is doing again. They will definitely release your secret. You have no hiding place. That is the truth. So Bayo Onanuga is showing some kind of insensitivity to the plight of Nigerians. You are planning, if an APC generally is not sensitive to the plight of Nigerians, how can you be planning that kind of committee meeting with huge amount of money? Meanwhile, the people you are going to discuss, you have not paid them their salary to date. Why not pay them first and settle them and let everyone be quiet, and then you set up maybe 3 or 4 or 7-man committee? Why 37? The whole whooping 37. And now you're looking for a very big budget to maintain them and to maintain their committee sitting. That is evil. I'm telling you the truth. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.